Salivary glands are located right in here, and this is a place when we're looking for dressage horses that we want to have space between the end of the bone and the cheekbone. There are two bones up here, the atlas and the axis, and the apparatus that fuses them or makes them work together. Call one the yes joint and the other the no joint. Swings the head from side to side. When you work one, you work the other, and when the horse starts to loosen those up, they compress the salivary glands right in here, and so the reason the horse is chewing is she's swallowing saliva because of the pressure on the glands. And when we're done with her, we want a nice white line of foam around her lips. Okay. From here to the withers is the nuchal ligament, and then it runs from the withers to the back into to the tail by a different name. Going to lower her, and you can see it flip right. Oh. And then already over to the left, right. Right with my hand and left. Good. Right. So it flips over easier to the right. Stages to the left. There it is. Good girl. Ball and socket joint. Good girl. Like a mortar and a pestle. And it's got to be able to move both this way and this way. So with the turn on the forehand, we're going to ask her to good. Now step back. Good. 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 Oh. Good. Yep, good. Doing 2 steps in a row. Good girl. Good. 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 Good girl. Okay. If the scope of the stifle joint is strengthened laterally through work on the turn on the forehands, then Cavaletti help the horse become stronger, moving the joint forward and back. There'll be more bend in the joint. I reward in the beginning, just going over flat Cavaletti. I reward every honest attempt, allowing her to stop so she doesn't get too excited. I think of Cavaletti like free weights, and start low with only a few reps in the beginning, and then build to more reps, later more pulls, and eventually the raised Cavaletti, which you'll see in a moment. Watch the joints of her hind legs bending evenly as she picks up her feet over the poles. The raised Cavaletti can be a little more dangerous. She didn't come in straight in her first attempt, so I make sure I follow with the lunge line, and she found her way out safely. So we repeat until we have a nice, even striding through the poles.